So we're looking to improve how the head moves in swing. So very much be mindful, these are guides, not absolutes. This is just kind of guides you can work towards rather than absolute references. So using the head sensor, as you'll see here, Aaron, just take your start position for me. So you'll see here also, when we look at the kind of cut-in section shortly, that as Aaron moves through back, so when that head kind of moves on top of that right hip or that trail hip, inside that right knee, how the laser kind of tracing along the floor to then very much encourage then the head to move on top of the hip inside that knee. And equally so, if Aaron then starts to move into downswing, you'll then start to see that laser now traces more, as I would see it, this side of that kind of lead shoe. So using that head sensor can be a wonderful way of exploring how the head moves in the swing, be very much guided by that laser. Once again, as shown now by that cut-in section on the screen. As Aaron, just take your start position once again. As you move through backswing, the laser will kind of move more in line with that kind of right hip, in line with that right knee, almost in front of that kind of big toe on that kind of trail shoe. As Aaron starts to move in downswing now, the laser will move almost, as I stand my side, almost to the left of that lead foot as it's shown through here. So using that kind of head sensor can be a very playful way of exploring how the head moves in the swing. So this is one of many common examples you can see, for example, if you're trying to improve how the head moves in swing. So you can really apply this in any way. So again, be very mindful, very much explore, play, very much the base of the lasers are when you move in a certain way, what does it mean to you and what's your experience of moving that way. So rather than, again, these absolute references and these guides, very much take the approach, if I move a certain way, how does the laser move? If I move the way I'm trying to move, then how does that laser track? So you get your own experience then of then how the laser kind of moves and behaves on the floor. So Aaron, take your start position. So one of many common examples that players may experience, the head moves excessively forwards in backswing. As you make your backswing here, Aaron, you'll see how that laser goes almost towards the ball and forwards. And then on this example, as you're moving down, so very much going to back up and move away, you'll see now how the laser goes a long way forwards and almost in front of him. So once again, do the old movement, move towards the ball. So the kind of laser goes kind of down and forwards, or the spot on the floor goes down and forwards. As you back up now, you'll see that laser spot go a long way forwards. Now pop into your start position once again, and be very mindful now as you move through backswing, as allowing the laser to move more on top of that right shoe, head on top of hip. As you move into downswing and let the eye start to rotate towards me, you'll see the laser now tracks this side of the ball. So take the approach, do the movement you're trying to avoid, see how the laser moves on the floor, be guided by the laser head tutorial, move it more inside that or in front of that kind of that trail foot, and then just start to explore how does that laser move differently on the ground when moved the old way compared to the new way.